Hello and welcome to the walk around video of this Pilote P690D Evidence. It is brought to you by SMC Motorhomes. Dimensions of this vehicle: we have 6.99 metres long, 2.85 metres high and 2.3 metres wide. This is on a 3.5 tonne chassis, and Pilote quotes that you're going to have roughly around 550 kilos of payload, so quite a bit for a van in this sector. Let me show you down the passenger side of the vehicle and show you what we've got. So first of all, we have some quite nice decals. I think they're kind of subtle but also relatively striking. We do have semi-flush fitting windows. We have a lovely big gas locker. Nice and easy to get the bottles in and out, and you will fit two 13 kilo bottles in there, I believe. Obviously, if you do want Gaslow refillables, we can fit those as well. Another feature I really love about the Pilotes is this underslung drawer. So you get a massive underslung drawer here. It can take 70 kilos. It has a little drain hole in there, so if you've got your hookup cable that's got all wet and the hose which is wet, it can just be slung in there. It's just a really nice place to put things out of the way. Very nice alloy wheels as well on this, 16-inch alloys. And then coming back to the very large garage door, and it is absolutely huge in here. You get a nice big high garage as well. Nice little shelves on the left hand side. Again, the garage is big enough to get full-size bikes in without having to take any of the wheels off or anything like that. Let's have a look at the back end. So we have some quite nice graphics, I must say. We do have a reversing camera and some nice LED lights as well. Looking at the underside of this vehicle, it has a full GRP underskin. It is on the low platform Fiat chassis. It is the camper specific chassis as well, so it has got the wider rear track, which does make the driving dynamics and the stability of the van an awful lot better, and it does actually drive quite like a car, to be honest. We can also see it has an insulated waste tank. Let's take you down the driver's side. What have we got? Well, again, like I say, you've got a bigger garage door this side. We do have the garage with lots of storage areas. We do have a shower point. We have a nice light here as well to illuminate it on those dark nights. We do have a 240 power socket as well. So if you have got e-bikes, you can charge them in the garage. We do have factory fitted tie down rails. It is massive. As you can probably hear by my echoey voice in here, it is absolutely huge. Next door along, we have the toilet emptying. This is a Dometic toilet in this one. Then we do have the fresh water fill, and this is an inboard tank. Moving forward, we do have a three-way fridge. As you can see, the vents there. And we do also have a nice awning light. Just to the front here, we have the electric hookup. We do have a two-lay awning as well. You can probably notice that it has the ultra wide door as well, which I quite like. Let's have a look inside. When you walk in, there is an instant feeling of space. Of course, the bed is above you, so it just means that the lounge is just hugely open. So as you come in, you have a nice little wall here for the TV. It already has a TV bracket. We do have the nice, clear and easy to use ID switch panel. And obviously we have our step and light switches here. Moving forward towards the midships, we have a very, very nice spacious kitchen, very easy to use. We have the hobs here. We have the 2-burner hob. This one does have the oven as well, and you do have a fair bit of prep area as well here. Very nice splashback here. Looking above, we've got two massive cupboards, and you get loads and loads of bits and pieces in there. Soft close, of course. You do have a 240 socket all up here as well, and USBs. Do have cutlery drawer there, and then we do have an absolutely massive storage area here as well, so really good for sort of pots and pans. And then under the oven we do have another drawer opposite the kitchen you get the fridge. Very, very large Thetford fridge here. It is the full size with the full freezer as well. Full freezer compartment. Then we do have a very handy cupboard above where you do have your heater controls and the controls to the bed. Moving back towards the washroom, we do have a nice sliding door here for privacy. So that shuts off nicely. Do have a very, very nice full length mirror. A little bit of storage there. Nice lighting. Very, very nice sink. Another bit of storage there with toilet roll holder. We do have a little bit more storage behind the toilet, and we do also have a 240 socket there. There are the controls for the toilet. Again, as I said before, it is the slightly higher spec domestic toilet. And then we do have another cupboard here. And then the pièce de résistance, an absolutely huge wardrobe. Again, just a really nice bit of design from Pilote here. You've just got huge amounts of space here. And this is the drawer storage. Soft close again. Really nice bit of storage. We do have the full length shower with a nice skylight above there. Really nice shower area. And I'm not particularly tall, but I've got masses of height there. And it's actually quite a large shower cubicle, so it is actually quite usable. And then if we shut the privacy door across, there is still a fair bit of space in here. It's not like you're cramped or anything like that. Let's have a look at the lounge. As you can see, it is absolutely enormous. I think you can, I don't know whether the camera does it justice, but it is massive. There is probably space for, I would say you'd easily get 6 people around the table. The table does, of course, come all the way out as well. It does also move this way and that, and it does also drop. So if you want the bed really low, you can obviously drop that down. But yeah, the feeling of space in here is just phenomenal. A lot of light as well. The choice of windows has been really good to allow that natural light to flood in. It's got some really nice lighting for the evening as well. And there's still a fair bit of head height here, even with the bed there. And we do have a little bit of storage on the underside of the bed. All the windows, of course, have fly nets and heated blinds. So we'll just show you the lounge in detail. What is below the lounge? Well, this will make up one of your belted travelling seats. As you can see, the seat belt is there. So you pull this forward, put your headrest back in. There is your head restraint. And then you just pull this back round. Again, that clips into place with the magnets. And that basically makes your seat, obviously this section comes out as well, which I'll show you in a second. But it also does make into a nice lounge, so it is a bit of a loungy area. If you set it up like this, you can quite comfortably lounge, as I will demonstrate. So yeah, that is a very, very nice sort of corner feature. I've got the door open, so imagine yourself with a glass of wine there. Yeah, you're nice and comfortable. You're on a beautiful site like this, which is Horton Waters. As you can see, this is an absolutely fantastic site. As part of the sale of this van, we will put you on this campsite for a night, just to familiarise yourself with the van when you pick it up. So I'm just going to show you what's under the seats this side. So obviously we have the heater here. This is the Truma 6E gas variant. We do have a little bit more floor space there. That obviously is where your legs go if you want to use the belted seat. And then we do also have a little bit of storage here as well. Nice handy storage. I'll now show you what's under the seats on the driver's side. So we have a massive storage area here under the seat. Very, very big, very, very handy size storage. And then obviously this makes up the seat back for the belted seat. So under there we do have all of the battery and electric system and trip switches. These come with a standard AGM leisure battery, but if you want extended periods off-grid or away from hookup, then we do also fit lithium phosphate batteries to these as well. I'll now show you the bed system. It is fully electric. And there we have an absolutely massive double bed. So it does come all the way down, so that's below, so that is below waist height, so you can just get onto the bed. You don't need the ladder or anything, and you can obviously use this pretty much at any height. And then the final thing to show you in the lounge is this is where you access your wastewater. It's nice and easy to get into the waste tank if you ever need to clean it or anything like that, so it's nice to have that. Moving forward to the cab area, we do have the normal Fiat cab. All the normal refinements are here. We do have automatic gearbox on this one. The enlarged Pioneer screen, that's part of the evidence pack. Air conditioning, driver assistance features. We do also have cab blinds. Nice single cab blind there, nice and easy operation, and we do have window blinds as well. Conclusion, what do I think? I think Pilote have nailed it with this. I love the layout. I love the fact you get a huge rear garage. You can put full-size bikes in there, and you still get a massive rear washroom as well. The feel of space in there is just phenomenal. Thank you very much for watching. Why not consider subscribing to SMC Motorhomes and hitting the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of our new videos. And also, why don't you check out this Pilote video here.